AITA for ruining my best friend's wedding by revealing her secret affair with the best man right before the ceremony? So I know the title sounds dramatic, and honestly if I wasn't the one living it I'd probably think it was fake. I'm 27 and my former best friend Claire is 28, or I guess still my best friend if you ask her, because she's insisting this is all a misunderstanding. We've been friends since freshman year of college. We did dorm life together, bad hair choices together, all of it. When she got engaged last year she asked me to be her maid of honor and I cried in her kitchen because it felt like this full circle moment. Her now ex-fiancé, Mark, is 30, they've been together for 5 years. He's one of those quiet, solid guys who works as an electrical engineer and does dad jokes even though he doesn't have kids. The best man, Ethan, is 29 and has been Mark's best friend since high school. On paper it all looked like a Pinterest wedding board. Summer ceremony at a vineyard outside Sacramento, about 130 guests. Venue was something like 10,000 just for the space based on what she told me, plus catering, DJ. The works. The problem, and the reason I'm here, is that Claire has been having a secret affair with Ethan for almost 2 years, and I'm the one who told Mark about it, literally on the morning of the wedding, which detonated everything. I didn't always know the full timeline. At first it was just small things. About 2 years ago Claire started talking more about Ethan in this weirdly lit up way, like we'd be out for drinks and she'd bring up some story about him that sounded a little too fond for just my fiancé's buddy. I noticed she'd get extra dressed up when we were going to group hangs where he'd be there. New top, extra lipstick. She brushed it off as trying because she was in a style rut. I told myself I was reading into it. One night about 18 months ago, a bunch of us were at this bar downtown. Claire got tipsy, Ethan got tipsy, Mark was home with a migraine, it was me, them, and a couple of others. I went outside to take a call and when I came back I saw Claire and Ethan standing way closer than made sense in the corner by the bathrooms, his hand on her waist, her leaning into him. It could have been one of those drunk friend moments, but it didn't feel like that. When they saw me they jumped apart like teenagers caught by a parent. She laughed too loudly and said they were just joking about some stupid college story. I didn't confront her that night. I wish I had. Instead I pulled her aside the next day and said something like, "Look, I know you love Mark but that looked a little off." She swore nothing was going on, said she'd never crossed that line, that Ethan had been going through a breakup and they'd just been commiserating. I pushed once more and she got defensive, accused me of being judgy. So I dropped it because I didn't have actual proof and I didn't want to blow up her relationship over a gut feeling. Fast forward about 6 months and I got my proof in the most cliché way possible. Claire left her phone at my apartment after a wine night. She realized when she got home and texted me from Mark's phone asking me to keep it safe. She said she'd grab it the next day. I plugged it in so it wouldn't die. Screen lit up with a notification for me. My stomach clenched. I know I shouldn't have looked. I'm not going to pretend it was some noble accident. My curiosity, and that little knot in my gut, teamed up and I opened the messages. It wasn't just flirty texts, it was a whole second relationship, messages about missing his bed.